And let's talk about Solange's son, that messy ass little skinny child over there, that light bright Jules Smith. So apparently, Jules Smith, because y'all still reading him over there on social media over the fact that y'all went and hired him to go host a gay event when there ain't nothing about that man that showed that he was an ally for the community. But we got a bunch of black sissies and punks that hate themselves and want to be in such close proximity to Beyonce because she said Uncle Johnny made my dress. That cheap ass mess is still a mess, whatever the fuck she said in that damn song, because she did brought a couple of you ballroom girls up in the situation, and she talked about put your freaking dress on and had Jonte dancing in the background, and also she also had Jonte on the Renaissance tour. Did she also have him on the Cabo Carter tour? I don't know if she had him there, but I do remember she had Jonte, whomever used to be working with her and her choreo, the dancing and stuff back in the day. She had him in the freaking dress video and a bunch of other stuff. So because they've used the gays in a couple of situations, then all of a sudden it's like y'all wanted Jules Smith because you could never get a Beyonce and you could never get a Solange to show up at a gay black event. So the closest thing y'all thought of was Jules Smith, a 21-year-old failed model who has no talent to speak of, that actually showed up at an event with 20 girls and kept disrespecting y'all on social media, didn't really promote y'all except on his little Twitter, the little Twitter situation, a little Twitter drive-by, I guess is what we'll call it. And then didn't really give any kind of whatever to us in the community to show that he even gives a fuck about the gays, and then played in y'all face, and now y'all mad that Joanne the scammer walked away with a couple $1,000 while y'all were left high and dry and taking pictures from a distance because he was roped off in VIP, sitting alone like he was Candy Muse. If you know, you know, with that reference. But anyway, so Jules Smith decided to take himself online with some girl with weird ass looking baby hairs and talk about the hardest part about being himself was dealing with misconceptions about his sexuality. And talking about grown ass adults calling me gay. Sir, you're 21, so you're a grown ass adult in the eyes of the law. So I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. It's about grown ass adults. But we did talk about it on this show that somebody let it spill that you apparently was having a relationship with a dude and you sent him your nudes and he went and leaked them online like you leaked Sky Jackson's nudes back in the day, lest we forget. But anyway, let's get into that clip of when him yapping about a bunch of goddamn nothing, because all he is your close proximity is the fact that you are Beyonce's nephew, Solange's son, but you have no real talent to speak of except running your mouth being an asshole. But let's play this clip and we'll come back and talk. Please hold.
Hardest part about me and
Misconceptions.
What are the
People think I'm gay. You know that?
I am gay.
Really like that?
I do.
Like, you want to know something that's so crazy?
What's crazy?
You know, like, in the start of my life, I used to, like...
This is nuts to be heard.
Nah, for sure. Look, you know, like, the first time I ever heard myself in the media was I was in 7th grade, and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had, like, this red
Halloween
jumpsuit. Yes. I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. It was on some media shit. And these are grown ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. In college. So look, so this is how I kind of think of it. I started modeling and I went from bashing women to automatically now I'm gay. And then look, listen, I just declined the interview at the spot and now I'm homophobic. So I went from bashing women to now I'm gay to now I hate gay people. So it's kind of, just let them say it.
Okay, I feel like we had enough. Now the thing I don't like about is the fact that people's calling him gay because he's considered a pretty boy. Yes, and the definition of him being a pretty boy would be that he's light skinned, he's got pretty eyes, he's got like green eyes. I have cousins that literally look like Jules Smith. One of my friends, Kenneth, who is like half indigenous, he's also his father's Italian, whatever. So he has like green eyes. Yeah, I told you I come with a lot of mixtures in my family. So my cousin Kenneth pretty much is similar to Jules, where it's like they got the green eyes and the light skin and all other stuff, very white passing and all the other stuff. So totally understand it. Like y'all sitting there calling a little boy gay when he's young and still trying to figure himself out. I don't like that. But the whole idea with them saying that you're homophobic, that stems from the fact that you had a bunch of tight ass promoters over in Atlanta, a bunch of self-hating punks. Because I remember reading that thing where y'all was online, and some of the wording that what you put in that shit pissed me off. Because since when we have a problem with straight people inviting them in our situation regarding our lifestyle, I'm paraphrasing because you kept using words like lifestyle, and it's like, wait a minute. A man getting with another man is not a fucking lifestyle, and I'm sick of y'all using that phrase. And it's always niggas that be doing that shit, and that's why I'm saying it like that, because it'd be a lot of you stink ass punks from the black community that like using that phrase, some goddamn lifestyle. Being with someone of the same gender is not me putting on a pair of Jordans and some clothes and going out for a couple of hours, and when I come home, I take the lifestyle off. That's not what that is. Being gay is a part of who I am, and it's not all of who I am. So y'all need to learn how to phrase things correctly and stop using words, because when I read that thing from them promoters over there regarding this situation, it felt like it was coming from a place of self-hatred. And I feel like there's a lot of that deep-rooted self-hatred within the black gay community, where it's like y'all feel like the only way that we can get any kind of love, any kind of recognition, any kind of acceptance is we always got to reach out to these straight people. Another thing that I want to bring up, because this shit happened this week. I don't know when you Negroes gonna learn y'all motherfucking lesson, but let's get into it. So another thing that pissed me off is how y'all had fucking Caresha, of all people, aka Young Miami, judging a ball. Where on this planet does this bitch know anything about judging a ball? Tens of chops. That's the same thing y'all did with that vocally challenged broad, Mary J. Blige. Y'all had her up in there judging a ball too. The fuck she know about a ball? Nothing. And I don't care if she's the queen of hip hop soul. Y'all should not be having people who have no affiliation with ballroom judging the balls. And you wonder why people like Naomi comes out and bitches. And you wonder why people like Aja comes out and says stuff. Or a lot of the ballroom purists come out and read you bitches down to the ground, because y'all continuously look into these celebrities, especially someone like Caresha, who has said some problematic things back in the day that she would beat her ass child if he was a faggot. But y'all want to go and invite this bitch to the damn ball. Yes, I'm pissed. I told you I'm in a bitchy mood today. And I hate the fact that I'm coming out with this energy, but I feel like I'm giving y'all my best work when I'm in this mood. Anyway, so y'all did that. She's made homophobic things in the past, but she don't mind getting pissed on by Diddy. But you want to sit up here and talk about that. The most embarrassing thing that you would have is your son coming out talking about he like dick? Really, bitch? And that's a problem with a lot of you women, when y'all be wanting to say that. And I'll be like, I'll be ready to cuss y'all fucking asses out too. I got time. So there was that. And then don't even get me started the fact that y'all invited that homophobic, transphobic cunt, Kaya, who only has one goddamn song. I don't know how you gonna perform at a pride event with one song, My Neck, My Back. What you doing there? The 10-minute Thunder Puss extended version? There's not one that exists, but you know what I'm saying? Because we back in the day, we used to have those long versions of songs. So it was like that, and what you gonna sing? The next caller. So yeah, that was a problem too. It's always the black community that does this, because here's the thing: white LGBT establishments would not be doing this. They would not hire someone like a Kaya or a Young Miami to perform at their establishment, or Jules Smith. It's always black people that do this dumb shit. So are we going to continue to scrape the bottom of the barrel, or are we actually going to give opportunities to people within our community who actually love us, care for us, and want to big us up? Y'all don't be doing that. Y'all want to always look to these people who literally wouldn't spit on your ass if you was on fire. Watch them. Now, here's the thing, and I would not be surprised. And you know, I say crazy shit and usually come true. I would not be surprised if they hired Nicki Minaj when she's at the depths of the end of her career to do a Black Pride event, and you punks will come out for that bitch in the New York Minute. Guaranteed. Because it's like y'all have no real love and pride in yourselves. So at the end of the day, Jules can feel how he want to feel. Leave the boy alone. Let this be a lesson learned. And I'm not really mad at him. I'm mad at him because, you know, when he came out trying to be cute and slick with his damn mouth. So yeah, you're going to get red over the overcompensation on that part. But I'm also mad at a lot of you people that work behind the scenes at these Black events that continue to please love me, please give me attention, please, I want y'all to accept me for being a homosexual in my lifestyle, because that's the way y'all think. There's a lot of self-hatred that you need to work out with your pastor, with your therapist, or whoever the fuck you feel comfortable enough that you need to talk to. Maybe you don't need to talk to your therapist, because you know some of these, not therapists, maybe some of y'all need not to talk to a pastor, because some of you pastors is in the goddamn closet too, hunching your these deacons or your fellow choir director or some of these other people behind your wife's back while she up in here acting like she the first lady of the church, and you in the background getting your pipes clean. And by the pipes, I'm talking about the hole in the back of your ass. So I say all this to say, let's leave this boy alone. Let's put him behind us. I don't care about this child no more. Um, let's just move on from all this, because I just don't get the energy that y'all can keep putting behind this little boy, and he want to keep jumping on the line and giving full on speeches about why people think he gay, and then of course it ends up on self-hating Black blogs like the Neighborhood Talk and the Shade Room, where they love to try to throw homophobic and transphobic shit in the comments. And mind you, they got a bunch of damn punks that work there too, but they want to sit and continuously throw shade in the comments, and y'all be living for it. So I don't, people's love and approval and that other shit. I'm so glad I'm comfortable enough in my skin that I don't need your approval. Your approval is neither desired nor required in the ways of in the words of my girl Noxzema Jackson, what she said back in the day. It's just like, you're gonna respect me though, but I don't need you to accept who I am. I'm still gonna live my life and do what the fuck I want, whether you agree with it or not. So I definitely want to hear from y'all. What do you guys think of this story regarding what Julez up in here saying a whole bunch of damn nothing to some girl that I guess that was the one he was giving little pecks and kisses and stuff with while he was there at the gay, what was it, Opium, the name of the club out in Atlanta. So yeah, I definitely want to hear from y'all. Let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.